I know exactly how to get the party started, Richo. I know you're doubtful. We're going to do oysters 3 ways, 3 different types of dressings. I know this is right your domain, but we're going to do Preeya's oysters today.
They say that oysters get the party started because they're an aphrodisiac. Is that true?
There's not much evidence to support that. Although, if it makes people feel better, go for it. Let's start with the gin and tonic dressing first. So you've got a lovely little baby cucumber there.
Okay.
If you can dice that finely for me, and I'm going to get this bowl and I've got some tonic water, just a little splashy splash of that.
We love that.
And a little generous splash of the gin.
Well, the tonic water apparently has quinine in it, and if you drink enough of it, you won't get malaria. But I think you have to drink like tons and tons of it. Is that right?
It's actually better to see me, your GP, to talk about mosquito avoidance and other evidence-based therapies. We've got you covered. Come and talk to us. So that goes in there, my friend. Beautiful.
Is that diced the way you want it?
That's perfect. Thank you very much. And this just needs a little bit of lime juice in there, and that is done. Beautiful.
Yeah,
so that's dressing 1.
Perfect. Yep.
Perfect. Let's go on to our ponzu.
Okay. Ponzu.
Beautiful.
Do you want me to cut the lemon?
I would. I'd love you to do something if you could. Let's add a few things.
There we go.
Well, normally it comes the other way.
Look, get all excited now, a bit of confidence, and off you go. Sticking the knife in the back of Uncle Richo.
The oysters actually give you a confidence boost.
So
there's the evidence.
Aphrodisiac and a confidence boost.
There you go. Yep. That's the water in there, and then we've got a little bit of rice vinegar and some mirin. Do
you want a little bit more lemon in there?
Go for it, why not?
So nice and sharp. I'm loving the dressings because you're using a bit of sharpness in there to cut through the fattiness of the oyster.
Yes.
And this one's a nice sharp one as well.
So for me, the best summer day is oysters.
Yep.
A little bit of a nice champagne outside. The kids could be there, maybe they're not. That is my perfect summer day though, Richo. There you go.
I reckon it's better. Get rid of the kids, and that's probably the best summer's day. Doesn't it? Could be winter's day as well.
Could be winter, could be summer, but if we're kid-free, it's a good day. Perfect. If you're happy to really finely dice the shallot for me, please. Okay. Then we've got 2 vinegars here. I've got some red wine vinegar and some white vinegar.
Now, when I make this at one of my restaurants, I put a little dash of champagne in there. I find that gives it a little bit of fluff and a bit of lift.
Is that the secret, is it?
That's one of the secrets, and having really, really fresh oysters is another.
There you go. And I can vouch for your oysters. They are very, very good.
And an aphrodisiac as well. There we go.
There we go. Well, golly gosh, he's just continuing on that train. Now, that's yours. So we've got our 3 dressings, and I promise you, if you want people excited at a party, you ditch the spring rolls and you go with the oysters, friends.
And ditch the kids as well.
Here we go.
So what we do, these are really fresh oysters, and they've got a little bit of the brine around them, the salty brine. And if you love oysters or hate them, you've got to give them a go. Got to give fresh ones a go.
You have to give them a go. But the brine, you can just eat fresh oysters. I don't know if you've ever done this. Shuck them off the rocks.
I have shucked them off the rocks.
Have you?
I've caught them live.
Wow.
I shucked them straight off the rocks in my scuba gear. And
wow.
Not that you need to be that far underwater. I've actually spent a lot of time on oyster farms.
So why are you wearing scuba gear? I was going to say it's not that deep.
You'd wear a wetsuit because when you were down south in Tasmania or in South Australia, the water's quite cold.
Lovely.
Yeah, pop that on there like that.
So this is the kind of thing that you bring out at the party and people get excited. Okay, and a couple of bonita flakes on top just to really finish off the ponzu dressing.
That's a great party starter. When you've got them on ice like this, they say nice and fresh. As people arrive, you know, scoff down a couple of oysters, a little champagne, a little cocktail, something like that. That's a great way to get the party started. I'm loving it.
I agree. You might be invited, you might not be.
You've got to bring a chef along. That'll get the party started.